My name is Pip Dexter and I am the Chief People and Purpose Officer here in Deloitte Australia. The Deloitte Foundation is a key way that Deloitte invests in our community, and so now we've chosen 3 key areas where we focus our giving back. And the first one is around education and skills. Globally we call that world class, on a mission to improve everyone's education. The second area we call World Climate, and that's focused on where we can give back around areas including sustainability and climate. And the third one, which is particularly important to us here in Australia, is to increase Indigenous voices. We were really happy to participate in the Australian Investing in Women's survey. Doing research and measurement is hugely valuable. From a Deloitte Foundation and giving perspective, it gives us the opportunity to go back and see what the needs of the different organisations are that we are giving to, whether it's made an impact and how their needs are evolving. And through that data, we can then influence what our next strategies are, but it also helps us really hold ourselves accountable for making a difference. I am really proud of the work that the Deloitte Foundation has done with the Smith family over the past 6 years. And the way that we've been able to make a difference with the Smith family is in a range of ways, both by providing volunteer hours and pro bono work on some of their core areas of focus. But the particular area that I'm most proud about is the work that we have done on their program, Learning for Life. And the Learning for Life program is really focused around preparing young people for their careers and so that they can embrace lifelong learning. I think about the opportunity, and what we do at Deloitte is try to understand, well, what are some of the systemic issues that are having an impact on our communities? And often what you realise is that there's certain groups that are underrepresented, and it's because there's certain barriers in place that mean that they're not achieving the same outcomes. And that's particularly true with regards to gender, whether it's access to education, different living standards, a whole range of things. And what we understand, particularly through the work of our Deloitte Access Economics team, and what we think about in corporate giving, is if you start to focus on those systemic issues and help people who are underrepresented or disadvantaged in some ways, and get them participating in the economy and having things, it's better for everyone. It's better for those individuals, it's better for our communities, and it's better for the economic and social prosperity of Australia at large. Deloitte was really pleased to have the opportunity to work with Australian Investing in Women on the 2 reports, Breaking the Norms and Remaking the Norms. We knew it was of great interest to people because it was downloaded from both private and public organisations. In fact, it's one of our most downloaded reports. But what was really amazing was when the government embraced it and referenced it in their National Gender Equality Strategy last year. The report had some really interesting statistics. The first one was that of the $17.5 billion that is invested in philanthropy efforts, only 12% of that is focused on a gender lens. And what our report showed was that if you were able to address some of the gender norms in society, that would have a $128 billion impact for the Australian economy. If you're new to corporate giving, I would recommend that you start smart. And when I say start smart, think about what are those areas where you can make the largest difference. And perhaps what you might do is talk to your people. Each year we talk to our people around what are the issues that matter to them, and use the voices of your people to shape the choices that you make around where your giving efforts are. The other thing is, don't just think about giving being a monetary thing. At Deloitte, we do a lot of giving through volunteer work, pro bono efforts, as well as financial contributions. It's not always easy for organisations to demonstrate how they make an impact on the day-to-day work, but corporate giving gives you a real opportunity to genuinely deliver. Everybody in their hearts wants to make a difference.